Hi, David.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, good. How are you?
Good, good. Let's try this one.
Yeah. She's BBM.
Hi.
Yeah. She in charge of the marketing.
Referente marketing.
Okay, okay. Very
Yes,
good. Very good.
let me introduce to you our colleagues, Mr. Marco,
Hi.
Hi.
Mr. Simone from Borgo Winery,
Hi.
Okay. Simone. Hi.
Miss Sarah, our export manager.
Uh-huh.
Nice to meet you.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
Miss Dildora. Hi.
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 Yeah.
Okay, and yes, the other wineries manager are connected by their office.
Okay.
So there is Mr. Luigi Tuccio from Antica Enotria
Mm-hmm.
and Mr. Davide from Cantine Teanum. Yes, it's Mr. Luigi Tuccio from Antica Enotria. Yes.
Good morning. Good morning to all of you.
Hi. Hi. Good evening.
Good evening to you there. You are on the other side.
Yeah.
Okay, so at first, thank you so much. Thank you so much to be here with us today. It's a pleasure for us. So thank you.
Thank you very much for the invitation.
Yes.
It's quite interesting. Yeah.
It's Miss Federica connected and she
Hello.
is our manager. Yes.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. It's very interesting, yeah. Just like working in NASA or something like that.
Working in NASA. It seems like.
Yeah.
Before starting the wine tasting, I'd like to introduce to you the three wineries, the three participating wineries that are Antica Enotria Winery, Borgo Winery, and Cantine Teanum Winery. And these wineries are all located in northern Apulia. I've chosen Nero di Troia representative of northern Apulia. As you know, Primitivo and Nebramaro are the well-known and famous grape from Puglia region, but Nero di Troia is very typical and autochthonous grape from northern Apulia. So
Okay.
we're very glad to taste Nero di Troia grapes with you today. Okay, we can start with the first one.
Okay. Yes, we are ready.
Pura Gioia. Yes, this one is right. From Antica Enotria Winery. Antica Enotria is a winery located in Cerignola, a small town in northern Apulia, and Antica Enotria is located to the production of organic Apulian wines.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's taste together this wine.
Yes, it's a vintage 2018, 100% Nero di Troia, aged only in still. So for this wine, we don't make aging in oak, but only in still. It's a very fresh style, very fruity. In bottle for 1 year, has been bottled exactly 1 year, no, a little bit more than 1 year ago, and it's very important to say the position where our farm and our winery is, because we are very close to the sea, to the Adriatic Sea, on a soil that is rich of limestone, and so it gives a fantastic freshness and minerality to our wines. So our style is of winemaking is a very natural style that exalts the the freshness, the elegance, and the drinkability of our organic wines. Please, you can only 2 words. You can continue the tasting. Only 2 words to explain better our state.
If you want, you can give us some comments about the wine, about your impressions, about your quick feedback.
Actually, for the I know that the price of this one is 6.50, right? That means in Korean market for the we are researching for the over €6 wine. It's a little bit more thicker one and something like that. But it's it should be the how to make all the light. How can I say? Like feeling you didn't use not so long time in oak barrel or something. So of course I feel that this is quite freshness. But I'm worried about that the freshness is in Korean market. Freshness is a little bit low price wines. Anyway,
Da signor David, avevo avuto...
La freschezza alla fine come, cioè viene inteso in Corea come un prodotto di fascia entry level, come viene avvertito da loro, quella, la sintesi di quello che ha detto.
Sì, we search in this kind of wine the balance and the fruit in the fruitness in a grape that that usually is give the better expression with the aging, but also for Italian, European, American market, this kind of freshness, this kind of fruit from a young wine gives and take the space for an important slice of market in wine shops and also in restaurants. So that's a wine that is fresh, is fruity, but for my opinion is well balanced. It's very complex, rich of spice, rich of balsamic notes, gives a very long aftertaste in the mouth. So when I say drinkability, freshness, I don't mean a wine that is pure in the expression or pure in body, in structure. I mean this style of winemaking, a style of aging, but at the same time a wine that gives to us important notes. At the same time, drinkability but complexity. And it's not easy to have, but it's my goal for this kind of wine, for this wine. Later, we will taste the Sale della Terra, that is our reserve, our Nero di Troia, that is definitely more rich in spicy, in third kind of notes, and of course also in the body. But for this wine, this is my idea and what I'm looking for this item. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Okay, we are going to taste the second wine, Terra.
Okay.
From Borgo Winery. Yes.
Well, I would like to introduce a little bit about this wine. It is a Nero di Troia 100%. It comes from the vineyards of the winery Borgo, and from a wheel pruning system. It is a very interesting wine, as it is the real expression of the authenticity of the grape Nero di Troia. As you can feel, it is quite elegant and well balanced. You can feel the tannin sensation that are typical of the Nero di Troia grape, and also the biotines. Feel body and nose, and also a bit in the mouth. And at the same time, this wine has been aged for 6 months in a big tonneau of 500 liters. Also, have a good complexity, and at the same time, it is very rich in fruit presence, as because of course also the aging time used for heat. So we can say this wine is in a very good condition to be drunk at this moment. Because of the right temperature, it is about 18 degrees, and at the same time, it is also very interesting the idea to be paired with meat and also with the aged cheese.
Actually, this one is also very well balanced, but I feel a little bit uncomfortable acidity. After tasting, right? I feel that this is uncomfortable. I don't know why. This is about the variation or something like that. But actually, if we compare about the two wines, previous one, right? The first one is really well balanced, and the acidity is really nice, and also very like a Barolo, right?
Barolo.
Yeah, like a very nice. Yeah, very nice acidity and good. But I think that, as I mentioned, that most of the Korean people, when you expect about the southern part of the Italian wines, like a Puglia or something, yeah, we expect first one and thickness of tannins, right? And for the more thickness of this texture, something like that we expect. So that's why the first one is a little bit. The wine itself is quite nice, but our expectation of the southern Italian a little bit different. The second one is for the acidity. This is not so comfortable for me, and then we agree together. There's something strange. I don't know why, but maybe the butter variation or something. I don't know.
David. May I ask you a question, David? I don't know if I understand you correctly, but I heard that you say you feel something strange. That's correct.
Actually, for the acidity is a little bit different, so it makes me a little bit uncomfortable.
Okay, so you think in your taste, or
no, I don't need this. It's not that kind of problem. This is wine is it's not a coke. This is a normal wine. This is good condition, I think. I mean, just only that my feeling. Okay, whenever we estimate the wines in here, right? We are not the sommelier. Actually, we are always expecting our clients first, what they want. So I want to give them what they want.
Okay.
So, as I mentioned, that the people expect it for, that's the one reason for the Chilean wines, like for Chilean wines is dominate the market because why? Yeah, the mature grape, the characteristics of the mature grape, right? So we expect there's similar things for southern Italian area. Mature grape and richness, and for the strong impact when they taste, or something like that. So the thick texture that we always prepare. Of course, it's some part of the people. The people like like the first one. Normally for the higher price one, it's like the first one, like that. The second one is for the quite similar characteristics, but I feel that only the thing is for the acidity is uncomfortable for us. Yeah, that's the and also this is very tannic and good flavors. I'm sorry. I have one question. Can I say it like this way?
Any one question? Sorry.
No. Can I say this kind of way of the saying? For the infecting where it's uncomfortable wasn't like that. I'm very sorry about the.
If you want to tell your impression, that's what we are requesting to you. So don't worry, absolutely. That's why we are doing this call today, because we want to know the impression of directly from the Korean market. So we want to know exactly what do you think about all the wines that we are introducing to you today, because you know all the wines are very different, one from each other. So each one has a more interesting a more interesting characteristic respect the other. So it's very important for us to understand which one maybe would be more could match at the best in the best way with the Korean consumer's taste. Okay.
Yeah. Before you continue, that I want to explain for the one or two things more about the Korean market. Probably you know that the Korean people is quite tempered. So whenever we open the bottle, the wine should immediately his own character. We never wait for the 30 minutes or 1 hour, because we have to finish before 1 hour, one bottle.
Yeah, I agree with you.
that is very, very important point. Okay, if the wine is for the more 100 euros, okay, they can wait. But if you talk about the less than 10 euros or less than 20 euros, they cannot wait. And also the first impression is really, really important. So whenever we taste the wine, new wines, right? We also trying to not to wait. Of course, we taste it for the 3 or 4 times, even the next day. What is it? It's the improvement. But my client, they do not wait. Yeah, that is a serious subject. Yeah. So okay. Try for
Yes. Let's go on with the third one.
okay.
Okay, it's Nero di Troia from Antica from Cantine Teanum winery. Cantine Teanum is a winery located in San Severo city in Nero di Troia, and they are focusing on the production of autochthonous grapes, both autochthonous grapes and international grapes. So this wine is Nero di Troia and has 10 days of restoration, 4 months in French oak, and then 8 months in stainless steel tanks, and then 3 months in bottles. So it's ruby red colored, of course.
Yeah, this is okay. It's not open yet. I cannot feel for any flavor, so we need time. Actually, we opened this all this bottle for the 30 minutes ago. It's 6:30 something, right? But still, it doesn't show. Need more time. I just explained that the Korean people they do not wait, right?
Okay.
So that's the reason why we open for the 30 minutes before our meeting. So we open all this bottle 6:30 p.m. But this wine, Yeah, it was open. It doesn't show the its own characters in flavor.
Yes.
Maybe we have to wait for the 1 hour time.
Okay, dobbiamo aspettare.
Probably this will be a very nice wine, but in case of this, it's quite serious problem for us, for our owners, for restaurant.
Okay.
Very silky and also very, very balanced. One, it shows that its own flavor. Yeah. But now the present one, she's too shy, I think.
Now, can we taste the next wine? Or,
Okay, yeah. Let's move to the next one. Yeah. We are talking about number 4, right?
Yes.
Yes, this is the number 4, but these 3 wines we have already. Yes, it's correct. But the 3 wines we have already tasted is basic line wines, but and the following 3 wines are premium lines wines.
Okay.
So let's check the wine number 4, il Sale della Terra from Antica Enotria.
Yeah.
Which vintage, Chiara?
2015.
2015.
Il Sale della Terra is a riserva of Nero di Troia, 100% Nero di Troia, and it has been aged for 2 years in barrels of 3,000 liters of French oak. So no barrique, but large stacks of oak. So it gives I choose to use the large stacks because I don't want to cover the flavor, the characteristic of Nero di Troia with too much oak. And in fact, as the previous, as the first wine, also this Sale della Terra, that is our top range, I think is a very natural wine. It's very respectful of the characteristic of the Nero di Troia and of our terroir. Let me say some words about our terroir, because it's true, we are in southern Italy, we are in Puglia, we are in a warm area, but we are in a very particular terroir, as I was saying before, where it's not too warm, it's not only sweetness and power of the sun, but there is also a great minerality, a great freshness, a great saltness. I think that in this wine you can feel the saltness, some notes about soil, blood, mixed together with red fruit, with ripe red fruit, with spice notes given by black pepper, also balsamic notes mixed with something from orange, and many evolved notes of red fruit. So great complexity, but not in a sweet and incredible deep wine. So I think it's a style, a very elegant style of Nero di Troia that could be much more similar to a Barolo or a northern wine than to a Primitivo. So it's definitely less rich in body than a Primitivo, but at the same time it's very, very long in the aftertaste and it gives a great complexity also in the mouth. So fantastic for matching with meat or important dishes. This is my style of my ideal style of this Nero di Troia. It's also an awarded wine. It's been awarded from Slow Wine, from Slow Food last year as Vino Slow. So either award for the Guida and also for Falstaff in Germany or other international guides. That's it. To you, to your opinion.
Thank you, Luigi.
Actually, for would somebody explain to me what's the main characteristic of the Nero di Troia? So, frankly speaking, yeah, so when I think about the Nero di Troia, it's a kind of the primitivo or Manduri or something like that. But it's I feel there's something like the color is older than 2015. It looks about 2005 or 2006, but it's not so important. But the this is really fantastic for the feeling when you touch for the arms and your mouth. This is more than silky. It's fantastic. But still, yeah.
No, let me say, Nero di Troia is definitely tannic grape, much more tannic than Primitivo or Negramaro, and so I think it gives its best with the aging, with the evolution of those tannins, and then about the color. In my farm, you know that the grapes gives different expression, different characteristics from soil to soil, from place to place. It can also 10 kilometers. You can have the same grapes but two different wines. And so in my soil, the color it's always lighter. So with the lighter notes that can give you the idea of an older wine, and also because it's organic. So we have to say that in this wine we have less sulfites. So sulfites are very important for the preservation of the color, for the oxidation of. But I want to play with the oxidation of this wine because there is an oxidation that gives complexity, that help us to get the tannins smoother and more interesting for the drink.
Interesting.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. I think it's your wines. It should be compared with the it's northern part of the Italian wines.
Yeah. Grazie.
Problem is price, and also still your wine is also not open yet. It doesn't show for the flavor. It's flavor. Yeah, yeah. We need more time.
Yeah.
It's like kind of similar to the.
Okay, we are going to taste this wine.
Yeah. All right.
Croquet from Borgo Turrito.
So I would like to spend a few words about Troquet wine. It is a 100% Nero di Troia grape. It is 2018. This wine is produced with the grapes of the vineyards of the Sour from the third Cardinal year. And it has an ABV of 13% of alcohol. And the wine comes from a huge selection in the vineyards of the grape on the trees. And 10% of the grape used for this wine are semi-dry grapes. That's why you can feel more fruity and sweet aftertaste when drinking this wine. It has been aged for 12 months in French first usage. And as you can feel, it is a very elegant and complex wine. You can perceive occurs that the tannin sensation is quite well balanced and observed by the bitter aftertaste of the wine. It reminds a little bit the appassimento technique usually used for some wines, especially in the north of Italy. Even though in a very small percentage of just 10%.
Condensed, yeah. Really condensed wine. Yeah, this is the characteristics, the kind of the people want, searching for, and also expected, like a really condensed one, thickness. Still, it doesn't show for the flavor yet. And also, yesterday I checked for the through the vino. This is a very nice point.
We knew.
So I expected a lot, but I think we needed for one more tasting for the other days with other people. Like Amaronia, Kilo Zero harvest for this wine. I'm just going for the harvest for the. How do you make for this kind of the condensed the wines? For the density of the wine, this is really nice. For that's the one the Korean people like it, but the feeling that the feeling is totally different for the people. So that's the reason why I want to taste one more time for this wine with other people together, because personally I don't like this kind of the density one, but many people like it. Many people like this dense wines. Yeah, so what the price is yeah, I think
Okay.
maybe I can give you the another tasting region for the 1 week later.
Later, okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, all these wines we have another bottles right here. So all these bottles I will make on our Monday tasting event. Maybe the 10 days later or something like that. So I will try again for all this wine with other people and then give you the answer.
Okay,
Go with
next time.
the okay?
Yes, of course. Okay, this is the last wine we are going to taste together. It's
Okay.
from Cantine Teanum.
Right?
Yes. Okay, let me introduce to you a little bit this wine. As the vintage is 2017. Has 14 days of maceration and 6 or 8 months aging in French oak, and then 8 months in stainless steel cans, and finally 3 months in bottles. So the color is bright red with nice consistency.
I love this. Yeah.
Without
This is quite it's giving us for the comfortable, delicious, right? Because it means quite the international style.
yes.
Yeah, very nice. And also, if you think about the price, it's nice. I love this. This is a personal, right?
Yes, first.
This is personal, right? Yes, it's nice. Actually, for the 4th and 5th and 6th, this is always quite good.
More expensive.
Quindi sarà qualificata.
For the yeah, this is more than 3K. This is fantastic. This one is for the we think about that the density. So generally accepted to this good feelings, yeah, smooth and well balanced, and good tannins. This is a poor of my tasting reason. I'm sorry, I cannot give it the better one, but this reason is quite qualified to be able to consider. And then we have to start for the price subject.
Yes.
That's the last.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, and what's about the labels? The labels. Do you like a label in particular?
No, in general.
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 Do you want my political answer or actual answer for the label?
You don't your clients.
Actually, it will be okay.
In general. Yeah.
This one will be okay, but not good. This one is a new trend of Spanish style, but it's okay. This one looks like under €2. You have to seriously consider to make a new label.
New label. Qualcosa di nuovo.
Because nobody wants to pay money. This is looks like that. Oh, this is €2 wine. The label you have mentioned is really on time. The label is really important nowadays, especially for the under 35 years ladies. Yeah, whenever they choose the wines, they didn't care about the quality.
Fashion.
They must be choice for the label. That's a serious subject.
No, it's an important matter. It's important.
When you're talking about the less than €4, right? The label is the first one.
Yeah. It's
If they think about more than 6 or something like that, okay, that's another stage. But the less than 4, the label is the first choice of the criteria.
Okay, it's very interesting.
Can I criticize one thing?
Yes, of course.
This label, I guess that this is done by old generation. Old generation think this kind of label will be welcomed by young generation. Old people think, oh, this will be good for the young generation. But young generation never select this kind of label, right?
Yes. Okay.
Okay. I guess.
Right.
Do you have any question on? My colleague has a question for you.
After 10 days later, right? I will taste it one more time with the regular tasting members together, and then I'll give you the feedback.
Okay, no, it's no problem.
Right?
Okay.
David, may I ask you a question?
Yes.
What about Nero di Troia in Korean market? It is a familiar grape for Korean people.
It's unknown. Yeah, it's unknown yet. But actually, for the southern Italian wine is quite known to the people because of the primitivo.
Yeah.
And then the people is getting more and more about for the northern area. So also that's the reason why I also agreed to make this kind of tasting wine for the Nero di Troia, because within 2 or 3 years, like this COVID-19, this is a serious problem, right? People cannot.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but if not, I think the future of the southern Italian wines is quite that. Because there are notes that we are bringing for, we are already selling for the southern Italian wines from Corea, Talento, well, yeah, you know that, right?
Primitivo, Negromano, of course.
And then we also imported from you for the Primitivo to Manduria. And then we also expanded for the Nero di Troia and for the Negro Amaro or something. Yeah, people like the southern Italian wines. With the two things. One is for the price quality, and the second one is for the immediate attack and thickness and alcohol and rich tannin. So people like that the southern Italian.
Okay.
That's the trend of the industry now, I believe.
We also.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's all.
Yes.
And
Do you want something more?
any questions?
No, David, thank you very much. Everything was.
Sorry?
No, thank you very much.
Oh, yeah. Thank you very much too.
Everything was perfect. I mean, our goal was to understand something more about this wine. And I know that you're professional, also with your colleague, that helped us to understand something more about. We focus on Korean market on wine because we believe that there are more space for Italian wines, and our relation will increase not for commercial meanings, but for professional and friendship with your company. We are going to help you when you need, and you help us when we need.
Okay. All right. This is really sorry that about the this Corona situation, COVID-19. If not, maybe we was quite good at until the February, and also increasing quite a lot for the southern Italian wine market. But who knows? Even we do not today.
Yeah, we are working for the restarting, and
Yeah.
we might. I mean, the works must continue. Everything as in the past, and we are trying to be ready for restart of
For the near future.
And the near future. Other way, we are changing our way to make business because we cannot meet for a long time. We met last year, but I think we passed more to Spain. But thanks to also to technology, we can keep our relation as in the past. Waiting for your coming, of course, in South Italy.
What you said?
I mean, waiting for your coming in South.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe within 2 weeks I can give you I come back to you with some more technical or some more professional tasting region.
Not only professional, me also to see as a tourist.
Oh.
Wine tourist.
Wine tourist.
Why not?
You know that from the 10 days ago, right? All the restaurants closed. We cannot open after 9 p.m. But most people, they start for the drinking from 9 p.m.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah. Normally we start from 9 p.m. But now all the restaurant and wine bar should be closed before 9 p.m.
Okay.
So,
Prima non aprivo alle 9 quando chiudo. Okay. Is that?
all right.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much for giving us opportunity to tasting for the very nice wines. Okay.
Thank you for your help and also your colleagues. Thanks her. And see you maybe next in future for a new. Okay.
All right. Thank you very much. Enjoy your Friday night. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.